Hello everybody, this is P-Town. Welcome to another episode of Sky Factory. This is episode number 9, coming to you in glorious 60 frames per second. Provided nothing goes wrong when I try to render this. Can you see the smoothness? Feel the 60 frames. So much better. I hope this works out, because apparently I didn't know, but I'm capable of recording in 60 frames with the hardware I've got, and uploading shouldn't be too bad. It'll probably be twice as long, but you know, that makes sense. Anyway, enough chatter about technical hoo-ha. So, in the last episode, we caught Petchy in the magical forest biome, so we could get some silverwood saplings, greatwood saplings first, which we got, and I grew one, and I got us a sweet greatwood wand. Petchy's around here somewhere. Ah! Hey, Petchy. He scared me. He's been doing a little bit of thaumaturgical research. He's a very smart Petchy. But anyway, he gave us a bunch of greatwood saplings, which I grew and made a wand, like I said, and a whole bunch of silverwoods, and that is like the next tier of wand and items and stuff. So we're gonna grow some of those today. Oh, check this out. Made an ME chest. This thing is sweet. And I don't need that many grass seeds, actually. Just want to show you guys this. We'll be checking out some more applied energistic stuff later in the episode, because I want to set up a sweet ME system. But before that, I'd like to kind of aestheticize a little bit. Most of my stuff in Skyblock, if you're like me, kind of ends up being like, here I'm going to throw down a whole mess of machines, and we're going to build a path to a square island, and just paths going everywhere, which is okay. Not necessarily the most aesthetically pleasing thing, though. So maybe we can spruce this up a little bit. And I thought we could just put some grass and dirt around. Nice green jungle grass. And I do have a watering can, so we can spread some of that. And also, we can grow some of these silverwood saplings out here, because that'll kind of fit into the theme of our beautiful wizard tower here. So we'll just kind of pop these. Sure, I don't know. There. Let's also throw down a greatwood. Some of you guys were wondering how many saplings it takes to grow a greatwood, and one, I think. It just takes a while to grow, and I'm not sure if there's a way to force it. I'm pretty sure there's not. Okay, I'm getting a little too liberal with the sapling application, because we got 4 more, and I'd want to put some on this side. Yeah, just kind of spread them out evenly, like so. I have the watering can from Extra Utilities, and I'm pretty sure this thing will actually... It's getting dark. Dang. This thing will actually force the silverwoods to grow. It just takes quite some time. I'm pretty sure, though. We'll experiment. I'm going to hold this down for a little bit. Of course, I'll probably fast forward if it takes too long. But I'm just curious if this can force this silverwood to grow at all. So apparently no is the answer to that question. It's weird, because the watering can seems to work on pretty much everything else that can be grown with via block tick. So maybe this... Oh, hey! Never mind. It does work. I take it all back. Oh, wow. What's this? Ooh, this is pretty. I don't know what that is. Well, I mean, obviously it's a shimmer leaf, but I'm not sure what it does. So anyway, we've got some grass to grow, which is cool. Can this thing work on the greatwood? Because that'd be sweet if I could show you guys that thing growing. Because this is, when this thing grows, it's impressive. Yeah, let me bring the grass over here, and I'll see if I can water up a greatwood. Aha, there it goes. So yeah, awesome. Apparently the watering can does work on these. It just takes a whole bunch of watering to do, which makes sense, because I think these just take a ton of block ticks. So anyway, that's awesome. I'm going to keep spreading some grass. Well, that's enough of watching grass grow, I think. So I've got, let's see. I'd like to do some arcane, oh, just plant some flowers. That's pretty. That's nice. I'm all set up to infuse a silverwood wand core using this stuff. I'm pretty sure I've got this right. Let me grab a wand, because I think we may need that to initiate the process. Awesome. So, if I'm understanding this correctly in the book, this is how you set it up. And I think these are like the sides. I think it's oriented like this. So we've got Salus Mundus, and then all the shards arranged, I think, correctly. I'll just go around the table real quick, or not around the table, but around the altar, and you guys can tell me if this is all wrong. Although we'll probably find out in just a second, because I've got a silverwood hunk of log right here. Boop. And if I understand... Cool. It's in the middle. And then I've put some skulls up around here because I think these are supposed to alleviate some of the risk associated with doing this sort of infusion. It says it's only moderate instability. Oh, you know what we should do, actually, before I light this up? We should put Petchy away in his Pokeball, because I don't want him getting zapped or anything like that. There you go. Petchy was my very first Pokemon. Alright, so do I just... Nope, don't do that. Do I... Oh, there we go. It's extracting the elements it needs. We'll get some blocks on the bar. Do I have dirt? I prefer dirt. Just in case we need to wipe up any taint or anything like that that spills out, but cobble's okay. There we go. Cool. It's extracting these juices that I've got from this alembics setup over there. It's really basic. I'm not even going to go into it because it's just embarrassingly basic. Alright, everything looks to be going just fine. Has anything popped off? No, it's absorbing the shards. It's got all the juices it needs. No problems at all. Alright, is this going to work? Hey! It went off without a hitch. Beautiful. Okay, with this, we just need to slap some infused thaumium. Ooh. Sorry, I got distracted, but I think that's a node. I do believe that is... Is that a pure node? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Getting a little sidetracked here, but this is awesome. I had heard that these can show up inside of these silverwoods. Don't want to fall off. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a pure node. Where is it exactly? I don't want to break any of the leaves. Well, you know what? They're just leaves. Hello, node. Just barging in here. Oh yeah, how cool is that? Let's analyze it real quick. Here we go. Not the log. Oh wait, I did get the node. Wow. I think I did. That's awesome. I'm not sure what the benefit of a pure node is over any other type of node, but we got one, so that's sweet. Okay, so cool. We also have this silverwood rod. And hello. I don't think I need I don't think I can use it quite yet because I think I need to make these caps. Can I make these? Yeah, I need to go get some more of this stuff. So that's all the Thaumcraft stuff we're going to do today. But I've got more stuff planned. Like I said, we've got the ME stuff lined up and ready to go. Oh, let me put some of this. Let me sort out my inventory real quick, and then we'll get to... Yeah, I need a couple more things. And then we'll get to what I got next. Jeez, man. These trees are a little intense. Especially the great woods. They grow so big. The silverwood's pretty big, too. Alright, anyway. We're going to need, for this next demonstration, a skeleton and witch water. What are we doing with this, you may ask? And some of you are like, I know what he's doing. That's right, you do. So with witch water, it's the same way we transmuted a squid into a ghast, we can transmogrify a skeleton into a wither skeleton. So if I stick him in this witch water, he gets real big. No, he becomes a wither skeleton. Ha-ha. That's right. And with that, we can spawn him inside our handy-dandy mob spawner here. Oh, his health is rebuffed too. It used to be at like 4.08 or something. Now it's at 20. So that's pretty sweet. Right now, I think I've got this set to... Do I still have anything in here? Yeah, sheep. I was spawning a bunch of sheep because I wanted wool. Alright, cool. And let's go ahead and just hit the switch. And I may need to... I just want to see if I need to check exact copy. Yeah, okay, so it's going to spawn skeletons, which we don't really want. We want exact copy. Cool. Now that should give us the wither skeletons we want. Maybe? Maybe? Yes. Oh, and they come in armor too. Oh, wow. Oh, that's right, because he had the armor on. That's cool. And they have bows. Can wither skeletons shoot? Oh, just, he's wrecking my villagers. That's okay. I can spawn more of those guys anyway. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and shut this off. The reason I'm spawning a whole bunch of these guys is because I want their bones. Oh, good. They give me necrotic bones. Sweet. Oh, and skeleton heads. Oh. Best day ever. So with these, we can make these heart canisters. These are kind of expensive, actually. But I want to make one just because I have a whole ton of hearts that I've been getting from this mob tower in the special goodie bags we get on occasion. So I need like one of those. Great. And what else do I need exactly? Did I even grab the bone? Oh yeah, I did. There it is. I need this thing. Okay, so this is just an apple and some diamonds. Yoink. Diamonds. Diamonds. There we go. Awesome. Just do like that. Cool. An empty canister is just nothing but aluminum, which I've got in abundance. Where's all my aluminum? There we go. Cool. And just make a canister like so. Great. And then does it matter what shape it's in? Nope, sure doesn't. Okay, sweet. Do I right-clicked it. Where did it go? Oh, it's in here. Okay, cool. So this is a permanent health increase. Now if I eat this, do I get those yellow hearts I've heard so much about? Sure do. Awesome. Awesome possum. Cool. So I don't really need that thing anymore. And we're getting cats everywhere. Great, because I love having cats everywhere. Crazy cat man up in here. Just, ugh. So many cats. They must not have like any mob cap, or their mob cap must be like 200 or something. Ugh. I wish there were just a way to get dogs as easy as there is a way to get cats. It's like really hard to get dogs. You have to take them to like a special, or you have to go into a special biome. Special spawning conditions. Not really, but it's just, I just don't like cats that much. They're okay. They're not dogs. Anyway, what's next? Oh, I've got a whole bunch of ME stuff that I've gone ahead and crafted, and I want to get rid of like this mess today. These chests and stuff have been here since like the beginning. Like this is, I think I spawned like right here and just built right here. So it's time to take it to the future. So I've got a drive, a controller, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. We'll check it in a second. Oh, by the way, for a lot of these recipes, you need silicon, applied energistic silicon, to make like these chips and everything. Maybe it's just the chips. Is there anything else? No, I guess not. But in the ore dictionary, it's the same as Ender IO silicon. But to get this stuff, how do you get this stuff? You have to smelt like nether quartz and Certus quartz stuff, which is a little more expensive than than the other stuff you can get. This stuff, the Ender IO silicon, which you can get by just grinding sand in a sag mill. So that's what I do, and then you just take, do I have some? Sure do. You just take some of this Ender IO silicon, stick it in the unifier. As long as you set a preference for the applied energistic silicon, you can just, boop, transmogrify that into that. So that's handy. So, how shall we do it? I've got a crafting interface, crafting terminal, and all this. So let me dolly these chests out of the way, make us a little room, because I want to have our ME system like right here, since this apparently is our chest home. So yeah, I'll just kind of do this for just a minute. Be right back. There we go. Got a little bit more room to work with. That looks a lot better already. It's all right here, of course. And I don't really know where anything is now. So I just kind of stuck the chest here. This is still, you know, the same chest as always, but that's okay, because we're about to put it all in one nice convenient location. And by the way, sorry, I don't know if I said this, but sorry about the lack in episodes last week. I was just totally swamped. Some of you guys may know that I'm in grad school, which means that sometimes I just get completely swamped. And last week was finals and juries. So things were just super, super duper busy, and there's just no free time at all to do anything. And some of you guys may have noticed that there's a new like donation button thing. Not really donation button, but it's called like fan funding or something. I don't know. If you followed me for a while, you'll know that I kind of don't like ads. At least I'm kind of opposed to the idea of having ads on my channel. Which some people think is weird, but you know what? It's my channel, and I don't want ads on the channel. But some people are like, how can we support the channel? And YouTube has done this new fan funding thing, which is pretty cool. It's pretty much just like it's just a donation thing, and nobody's obligated in any way. You are in no way obligated to give me any money. But I don't know. It's just for the people who do like to do that sort of thing. It's there. So we'll just try it out. If it's real obnoxious, if it shows up like an ad on channels, we'll just take it off. No problem. So anyway, what I've just done is crafted a storage thingy, a little piece of storage. Actually, you know what? We're gonna move this actually to the side as well, because I want to put the stuff here. There we go. Cool. Will that still access? Great. Yeah, this cool thing, the crafting station from Tinker's Construct can access the chests right next to them. Which is what it's doing here, so you don't have to keep going back and forth. Awesome stuff. So, we've got our controller, which has no power. Hey man, share the power. There we go. Cool. Powered up. Boop. Awesome. So the ME controller, the way it works, I'm kind of figuring it out as I go along. I watched a tutorial that was really good. And I'm pretty sure I know how stuff works. But anyway, this is like the hub, the central brain of everything. It communicates to everything connected. And... oh, good. This is our crafting terminal. It tells us everything we have, I don't know, in the system, pretty much. And once we have a crafting machine set up, we can tell it to autocraft stuff, and it'll give it to us here based off what we have in the system. That's awesome. This is the drive which we can use the storage from. Stick it in these slots. And this kind of acts as just like a big server hub. Oh, no. I was kind of afraid of this. I don't have arrows either. These great woods spawn with a lot of like air spaces right above logs. So we're going to get some mob spawns up in there, which I don't really want. Hopefully they don't end up inside. I don't know where he's going. We'll worry about him later. Anyway, what was I saying? So this acts as like, kind of like how your computer tower has a whole bunch of hard drives in it. Like we can put hard drives in here, and all of our information, which is actually all of our items that are stored on these hard disks, can be stuck in this drive and then accessed through this terminal. So that's awesome. What I want to do is take this bad boy, stick it in here. Okay, it's empty. I'm not really sure also, like, if ever I just want to put stuff in here. Like, I just stuck the Thaumonomicon inside. I don't really like how small this is either. That's kind of small. Can I make it bigger? Probably not. So anyway, what I want to know is how it determines like where to put the items. Maybe, I think it just fills it up one at a time, which is okay. Anyway, the main thing I want to do is pre-configured, use a import bus to just kind of stuff everything into the system. So up first test, I guess would be, let's see, yeah, this one. This chest has just a bunch of like kind of random junk in it. So, oops. I don't really, I don't know how these import buses work. There we go. Hey, it attached for a second and then went off. And where's our other drive? Hello? Wait, wasn't that just in here? Hold on. What did I do with the drive? Did I stick it somewhere? You guys are probably like, dude, it's right there. Is it like in the system? Storage. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Whoops. We'll stick that there. Oh, it's importing the drive into... I see what it's doing. Okay, well, don't be an idiot like me. Okay, to spare myself further embarrassment, I'm going to figure out exactly how this works, and then I'll show you guys what's up. Okay, there we go. I just had to connect it to this thing. It would probably work connected to anything, but anyway. Yeah, I just want to be able to stick the chests there and just have stuff get sucked in automatically. That way I can kind of import everything into our system here. And that's easy, you know? I'll just take these chests, stick them in there, and then condense this into this. The way of the future. Oh, baby. So I may also want to craft some of these bigger things. There's a whole lot of really cool stuff you can get into. Apparently there's, I think it's called an interface, an ME interface. Not interface. Interface. Yeah, probably this thing. This may be it. This may not be it. There's something with ME that you can stick like right above a machine or touching a machine. And like say for example you want to smelt something or you want something processed, like say we wanted silicon from the sag mill, and we had sand in our inventory in here, we could tell it like to craft us some silicon, and it would know to use the sag mill. Wow, it's just amazing. It's awesome. You can automate like everything. Anyway, let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah. So we've got the wither skeletons all spawned, right? And apparently it'll give us some heads at a fairly decent rate. Maybe we just got lucky that one time. But there's a really cool weapon that does a ton of damage, and I'm all about overpowered weapons, called the cleaver. This thing. Yeah. So we need a stencil for a plate. Does that exist? Wide board. I'm not sure how to get it. Wait, give me just a second. So anyway, we're going to need the stuff together for a cleaver. But I want to make a sweet bomb cleaver that we can use to get a ton of heads from wither skeletons. That way we can start fighting stuff and getting beacons and cool stuff. Because I think nether stars have a lot of really cool end-game uses. Like Darkcraft. I don't use Darkcraft. I don't like Darkcraft. It's a little bit glitchy. My brother was playing some Sky Factory stuff when I was home over the weekend, and his world got corrupted by Darkcraft. And he didn't make a backup. Which is kind of a bad idea. Always make a backup, but not a fan. Porta spawners. Cool stuff? Maybe that's all you can do with nether stars? Anyway, I want some, so we're going to make a cleaver. Alright guys, I've done a whole bunch of smelting. I've got all of the Manulian I can possibly smelt at this moment. Actually, that's not true. I have these 3 tool rods I made on accident that we can smelt back just in case we need it. So we're going to use a paper plate actually for this because that'll give us an additional modifier. And something weird, just kind of glitchy, if you try to right click all of this stuff into it to get the right amount, like here I've got 30 paper in here, and that's apparently not enough to get a plate, but if I stick it in all at once, then it gives it to me no problem. And it actually only takes 16 paper, which is kind of interesting. We'll go ahead and stick that on the forge. Cool. It's still in. Actually, you know, we'll just hang on to that. That's kind of weird. So we need 1 large blade, and this is a large blade cast. So let's see how much this takes. Ugh, a lot. Oh, a ton. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Yikes. I don't know if we have enough to make it the way I want. Because we need 2 of these tough rods. Let's see how much that takes. Stick that back in here. We have 3 ingots left. Oh, Lord. Well, we made 1. How many ingots will this give me, I wonder? What did it say? I'm pretty sure these only give like 72 mil buckets. 72, yeah. And how much does it take to make the actual ingot? 144. So yeah, two of these. And how much does it take to make the rod? I'm doing this kind of a weird way. Let's see, the big rod, right? Do. So how much exactly did it take? Wow, a lot. This is a knife blade. Where's the tough rod? Tough rod, 432. Okay, so we do not have nearly enough to make that just yet. Bummer. You know what we can do though? Since this is YouTube and I have the power of cutting, we'll cut away, and when we come back, I will have enough. So actually, I'll show you how I get this stuff in the first place. Although I think I've shown it in the past. Yeah, I think I did, but I'll show you again because I've also made a couple changes around here. So this is Certus Quartz Essence, which I'm using to get the Certus Quartz that you need a ton of to make the ME system stuff. Good stuff. Here's our Nether Essence. I don't have this producing any Nether stuff at the moment, but I have Nether Seeds down there in the system. And we can just craft that into stacks on stacks of netherrack, which we can sift using our sieve. I still don't know how to pronounce that. From Ex Nihilo. And this thing goes pretty fast. Oh, look, we've already gotten 1 cobalt. That was pretty lucky, actually. So we'll go ahead and sift all this stuff. And once that's done, hopefully we will have enough Menulian to make the rest, because I really want to use this cleaver today. Man, you guys, this thing is awesome. I was kind of scared of it at first because I didn't really understand. I thought it was way more complicated than it was going to be. But this thing is sweet. It's condensed all this mess into this. And I filled up all my storage, unfortunately, of all the types. But that's okay. I'll craft some more in a minute later. But you guys have seen that already, so no big deal there. But we've got the Ardite we need to finish off the tough tool rods for our cleaver. So we'll go ahead and start this stuff. And set this up. So it actually tells you, I didn't realize, or I wasn't paying that much attention, I guess. But it tells you material cost 3, material cost 8. So that means ingots, I guess. Makes sense. Pretty cool. This stuff takes a little while to cook. Bang! There we go. 3 ingots of Menulian. So let's go ahead and... How do you pronounce this? It's gone. Menulian. That's probably not even right. Alright, so I'm going to use... Let's see. Boom. Bibbidi-bop. And we're going to use a paper plate because that will give us an additional modifier. Attack 6 hearts. That's a lot of damage. So we're just going to quartz the heck out of this thing. Oh, I got an achievement for playing the game. Sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire this back up and see if we can cleave ourselves some heads. I believe it should be still set to the correct stuff. And I kind of want to... Is there a crafting thing around here? No? That's okay. Alright, let's just hit him. Ow! He set me on fire. What a jerk. So is it... Does it collect the items they drop? I think so. This is actually really dangerous. Let me put it like a little guard thingy. Here we go. Oh, they're getting killed automatically. We'll switch that off. Dang it. There needs to be a better way of doing this. I'm gonna kill the villager, and then I'll kill him. Oh, that's good. Brutal, man. So am I one-shotting these guys? Probably not, but it's probably 2 shots. I can't reach those guys. Anyway. Is there stuff just sitting on the... It is just sitting on the ground. We'll have to come up with a better system for this. We'll switch that back on for now. So I can use the cleaver to crank out some heads in a hurry. Maybe I should look into turtles, because I think you can give them... These orbs are getting annoying too. Let's go ahead and turn it off. I think I can give them specific weapons, and the effects on those... Like this has beheading effect. It doesn't say that. But cleavers have... This is why I made one, because cleavers have a very high chance of of getting the head drops. Wow, look at all those arrows. So that's cool. Is it picking up the stuff? I don't think so. I think they're just all sitting there on the ground. So we'll just hop in and see what kind of loot we got from that. Oh. Amazing. That's awesome. These are cool. Little recovery hearts. 7 heads already. Well, shoot, that was fast. Maybe next episode we'll fight a wither. I don't know where exactly I would want to do that. I'd probably want to build a pad out of obsidian just to make sure he doesn't get loose and destroy everything. Wow. And if we can quartz this up. How much quartz do I have? A stack in here. Man, this is going to be a sweet weapon. Sweet indeed. Let's go ahead and test it on these guys too. See if they drop their heads. I don't see a head. Anyone in the chest? Because the chest is a mess. Well, there's a lot of fixing that needs to go on. This thing has been running for way too long. Anyway, that's probably going to do it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. We just did a bunch of random things out and about. But I think we made some cool progress. So, yeah. Episode should be coming out soon. So, stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, as always. This is B-Town. Your man. Oh, hold on. There's one other cool thing. This is just cool for me. I don't know if you guys will think it's cool. First, these have been getting spawning some nodes in. Actually, this tree has like 2 nodes, which is pretty awesome. I don't see any more down here, but those trees have yet to grow, so maybe we'll get some more from that. And it's turning this area into a magical forest biome. If you see there at the bottom left where it says the biome, this area around these pure nodes has transformed from jungle into magical forest. That's right, cat. Your home is gone. Oops, I broke the thing. Oh, it dropped quicksilver. Don't need that. I've got so much quicksilver, I'm dying. Come back, cat. Chop off your head. He didn't drop a head. That was kind of mean. Anyway. And this place is unsafe. This is the great wood. Alright. So like I was saying, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Oh, I'm out of power. I'm almost out of power for my ME system. Whoops. I'll have to fix that too. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is B-Town, and I will see you guys again next time. Peace out.